Lava flow sped up overnight, and it is now threatening to cross Government Beach Road.
People in the Kapoho area, including Kapoho beach lots and vacation land, they are being told to evacuate because their exit routes could be cut off. And compounding the problem is that cell and landline connections have been severely limited because of down utility poles.
Mentioned the fact that much of the communication infrastructure within this area unfortunately has gone down as a result of that fast moving flow that's coming from a still very intensely fountaining Fissure 8. And that's one of the reasons why at last night's informational meeting at Pahoa High School, we heard Hawaii County Civil Defense Agency officials and Hawaii County Mayor Harry Kim make the commitment that they would be going door to door throughout this area, making sure that residents are aware of what the current threat level is, and as you mentioned, advising them to take the time now to evacuate while they still have access.
Good morning, everyone. The activity at Kilauea Volcano still remains high at the summit and lower East Rift Zone. And the lower East Rift Zone, Fissure 8, is still producing very high fountains and lava flows that are moving away from the vent towards the northeast. The flow yesterday crossed Highway 132, continued to travel along the highway, and then jumped over to the north just above Noni Farms Road. It is currently about 2.8 miles from the Four Corners Junction area, moving downslope. Overnight, it had speeds up to 600 yards per hour.
There are so many areas right now throughout Lower Puna where unfortunately roads are no longer accessible as a result of these lava flows. Of course, Highway 132 getting crossed at mile marker 3 yesterday just before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This after that lava flow had already passed through Puna Geothermal Venture, cutting across their main driveway. They do still have a back road in and out of the plant, and that's how they will continue to monitor for the potential of hydrogen sulfide release.
There's another flow from Fissure 18 that's moving rapidly down slope, and that one is headed towards the ocean. Perhaps we'll make another ocean entry. And right now it's 2/3 of a mile from Highway 137 above the Warm Ponds area. At the summit, overnight, 2 nights ago, there was a very large explosion from the summit that sent ash up to 15,000 feet above sea level. And that was also registered, that explosion was registered as an earthquake that people may have felt, but it was not an earthquake. It was actually an explosion from the summit that created a pressure wave. That's the update for today.
A USGS, Unmanned Aircraft Systems, mission in Kilauea Volcano's lower East Rift Zone, helps prompt and guide evacuations and leads to the successful rescue of a resident, after a lava pond outbreak sent a very fast flow down Lu'ana Street. pristine, ash continued to erupt intermittently from the vent within Halema-Umayu crater, at Kilauea summit. Additional explosive events that could produce minor amounts of ash fall downwind are possible at any time. Volcanic gas emissions at the summit remain high. The Department of Health has received reports of children using N95 masks in school and outside. Please be advised masks are not intended for use by children or infants. Reduce their exposure by keeping them inside. High concentrations of SO2 are still present in the Leilani Estates area, where fissures continue to emit gases. Residents close to any volcanic activity should remain alert and be prepared to voluntarily evacuate if necessary. A meeting to discuss fog and ash exposure is scheduled in the Cal District at the Robert Herkes Gym in Pahala this evening. As per this photo, pieces of lightweight black basaltic pumice lay in the grass of a Leilani Estates home. The red glow is from the brightness of the lava fountain at Fissure 8. The basaltic pumice floats off the top of the fountain, cools, and lands downwind.